crazy. Let me see. I'm just a talker. No wonder nobody's responding to me. Nobody sees. Can you do I? No wonder I was saying all of this stuff and wondering what happened to all the people. And I was like, why y'all not talking back to me? And then, but on my end, the time was still going and everything. But I just noticed that the people were dropping. So I was like, either it must have been another live or, something going on. But we're going to just keep going. Come to find out all this time I was frozen. But Diane she was there. I think I'm gonna start using my other phone. I don't know, because I'm using like my really old phone. Like, I don't know. But over here, my Wi-Fi was like, when I say rolling, it was no glitching, even on my other, because I have my iPad up. I'm just going and talking and I'm, sharing stuff. And I'm like, all right, y'all, well, I guess y'all all working on stuff. I'm just going. Like, so I don't even know what was the last thing that y'all heard, because I was just a yapping. If it wasn't for Tyjee sending me a message, was like, are you coming back on? I'm like, on where? Like, what are you? I don't know. Again, that's why I said we talk about technology. This is the stuff. It's like, it didn't even say that I wasn't even there. Oh, this is kind of looking like I'm going to have to do a burrito gig. This is giving very much that burrito type of situation. Let me see with right sides together, pin bodice, pin facing to bodice, matching symbols, arrow stitch front, opening back. Yeah, it is. Well, thank y'all for coming back, because surely, you know what I mean? If Tyjee wouldn't have never sent me a message, I wouldn't have known that y'all wasn't, y'all couldn't see me. Like, thank you so much, Tyjee, child, because I don't know. But yes, in the future, y'all, if I'm talking or something, just go for like send a message or something to let me, because clearly they did not let me know. They played right in my face. Right in my face. So I was like, okay. But can y'all please like the live all over again? I greatly would appreciate it. Just one little tap, tap, boom. Thank you, Saz. I'm glad I'm back too, because I didn't even know I was going. So, yeah. Oh, wait, that's not the... That is not... Oh. Can we get the armhole? Oh, goodness, child. So right now I'm pinning the bodice to the facing, yeah. So we can close off the, girl, wait, Aisha, what are you doing? Well, first of all, let me see what I'm doing first, and then I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm doing. Because clearly, okay, so this is, we need the arm. Okay, we need the arm. All right, so take 3. Because I was kept lining it up to the wrong thing. We good now? Okay. So it wasn't you, when I'm sitting here, it was like, well, what part of California are you in? Because they said it never rains in Southern California. Did you hear me say that part, friend? Meanwhile, it's me over here in Delaware with the jinky situation. So, but we back. we are back. So thank y'all for coming back. I definitely appreciate it. Whew. You said you didn't. Yeah, I gotta take. Yeah, I know. I don't even know why it still does that. Let me do that right now. Because I don't know how to get out of that. Like, I've done everything you could think of to fix that, and I can't. It's still it still was like, thank you for reaching out, but yeah, we're still going to have it private, and you're going to have to set it to public. Have a great day. And so now I'm gonna have to put the cover again to the other one. Just, you know what, whatever. It's not like y'all know what it is, so it's just like, I just want to give me extra. After I was talking about content and getting up here and showing up and making videos and doing that. Yep. So I'll just pop the cover up there again and say, you know, whatever I'll say. But yeah. So y'all, tomorrow Angel has like a scrimmage meet. So exciting. So exciting. And you know, Wednesdays is a day where I haven't been in a while though, but where I go and do my, they have to do karaoke's on Wednesdays. So of course the scrimmage meets are Wednesdays. So it's for like the next maybe like 6 weeks or something like that, you know? But I remember part 2 was next week so this is like addendum A of part 1. Because I put on the other thing is part 2. You know what I mean? So, and I'm not changing all that to be like part 3. So I'm like the live froze, and this is a continuation of part 1. Because, I mean, it's not going to be that many people that was not going to go back and watch. But it's crazy because I wonder how long it was like that before. I mean, I was just talking away. I was talking away. Yeah, part 1 continuation. It's not a lot of part 1.5. Yeah, I'll probably take that part 1 continuation. But I was like, I just was talking away. So I was sharing that I saw this story on Facebook because a guy in Philly was talking about it. But then I also went and looked it up myself. So I verified the information. And yesterday, a mom was going to this place called Max's. It's like a steakhouse that she was picking up. Just, was going in real quick to pick up her steak, but she left her car running and her daughter in the car asleep in the back seat. So some perv jumped in the car, took the car, sexually assaulted the daughter, and kind of like left her. They did get the daughter and they did get the car back, but they still are in a search of finding the person, who took the car and sexually assaulted her. So like fingerprints and all of that. And so I was sharing to my daughter because we have certain things that she follows, and I'm not going to go through it all here because what I'm not going to do is just share to some, like y'all not randoms, but anybody that just pop on here, like why I was explaining to her why I go through certain methods with her. is because of things like this. Like, I know it might sound like crazy when I be telling her to do certain this, you got a certain amount of time for this, or else like all these different things, is because people are so weird out here. And I remember, and I know people be like, why would the mom, like, we've all, like, I can just think of sometimes just doing stuff, like I said, you're thinking of, I just want to do something real quick. Like, and I'm sure this mom would never thought in a million years that Aisha, no you didn't, girl. Hold on, y'all. I put the two faces together. Oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Anyway, so again, have done something, because I know I didn't, I had a situation like years ago, and again, warming up the car to go, and I think I shared this before, but warming up the car to go for track. And you did, and tell the kids, go ahead, go get in the car, and somebody that was like high on meth or something jumped in the car. Now, mind you, he didn't try to pull off because he just was too stoned too, and he had some key in his hand and was trying to put it in the ignition. But at that time, I was married, and so my ex, kind of handled that, and cops were right around the corner, so it was like a situation that kind of diffused like real quick, because it was about to really get ugly. And I had to go to court, and the guy was apologizing and all of that, and I mean, I was like, yo, so, these things do happen, but we live like in these times now, it is so much that is going on that, and I understand, like, you didn't want to wake her up, and I get, like, I can totally understand it. I'm not one of those ones, I don't know what the people be quick to ready to bash somebody and don't realize, like, it could have been you. We all do things that you don't think that, think that all the way through. And so I was just like, wow, this 12-year-old, like, you know what I mean? I only could imagine, like, it's going to be hard for her to sleep, now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because you wake up to being sexually assaulted and you don't even know what's going on, because, again, all this time you were asleep. And then the mom just was like, yo, just imagine, like, I'm just going to get this real quick. We're going to go home and bust this up. And it's like your whole life has just shifted forever over this, over this incident. And so, again, giving great, because been there, done it. I know there's plenty of times I ran, in the store, and I would even, Angels, like, but I always like lock the door, and I would make her, but I even told her, like, today, I said, remember how we would just lock the doors, but lately I've been having her come in the store with me, because people are crazy. And my thing is, I get crazy too. Like, I don't even know how crazy I can get. I don't even want to know. But I know I'm not like a real scary, I might get shook for a little bit, but when I get back to my senses, I'm like, oh, it's on like popcorn. But, that's also something that, being a single mom, having 4 kids, like, you build up that toughness. Is like, you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta defend your kids. And so I just was like, man. And then my thing is, people were saying, like, it was so many people around, you know what I mean? Like, taking back the city, like, people stepping in, you know what I'm saying? If somebody saw it. But I mean, if you didn't know who the person was, you wouldn't know the person just jumping in the car. You know what I mean? People just, they be minding the wrong type of business. You know what I mean? So it's like, if somebody would have knew, I don't even know if they really would have done something, because I know there was another incident I had where I was with a friend, and I panicked. I saw the guy come into the car, but it wasn't my car, and I forgot where the lock was. And so I was looking, but I realized, I knew I was, because I panicked and I couldn't think. And so I saw the guy coming, and he opened the door. Again, he was like drunk or whatever, fake drunk. Or whatever, and was like, yo, move out the way, I'm taking this car, and this, that, or whatever. Now, he couldn't take the car because the car wasn't running. Or If it was, no, it wasn't running. But my friend at the time was in the store, and I was beeping the horn and everything. And of course, he was not paying attention. He just was like, he just sitting there waiting for the food. And so I started pushing the guy a little bit, and he just was like all wobbly. So I knew if I pushed him with force, I would be able to jump out the car. Like in my head, I'm like, okay, because people saw it, but people just was like, they was waiting at the bus stop, like, I ain't getting myself killed over you. And I get it. I understand, because a lot of innocent people will die over something just trying to be help, a good Samaritan to help. So I get, when I tell you I get it, oh, I get it. And so when I realized that, he was acting on, even if he really wasn't, I knew I was strong enough to be able to at least push him out of the car. So I pushed him out, ran across the street, and banged on the thing and told him. And so the guy was still standing out the car. Now, my friend at that time, not the one that you just want to play with. So then the guy kind of like sobered. Oh man, I'm drunk, man. I'm sorry, man. I was like, knock that nigga out, knock him out. Like I was so mad because I was so scared. You know what I mean? And so I vowed to myself, like, you cannot do that again. I was so mad at myself for it, but it was something that I was like, oh, this not gonna get me again. But the guy, man, I'm so sorry, man. I apologize. Now I'm a ma'am and everything else. Before I was like, bitch, move over. I'm taking his car. Like he literally sat on my lap. Cause I was just like, and I saw him come. It's like, imagine you see something right before your eyes and you just like, I don't know what to do. Like I literally panicked. And I'm like, the lock is somewhere. It was right in my face, but I never saw it. And he was like, you was trying to get in my car? You sat on my girl. Like he like, man, I'm so sorry, man. Please, man, don't beat me up, man. All this stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh, I was mad. Me and him didn't talk for like a minute. Probably like a few days, because I was pissed. And I mean, I get why he didn't want to, you know what I mean? The guy was like, even still. But I wanted him to flatline him, and I would have kicked him while he was down. Like right in the... Y'all know where I was going to be kicking it. But I was so... Ooh, I was so mad. Because he had all that mouth until my friend came out there and was like, you was trying to take my car. You was like, hey, oh, man, I'm drunk, man. I don't know what I'm doing, man. Yeah, like, I said, oh, you really? Really? Okay. But yeah, it's crazy. And this was years ago. So... it's even crazier today. Oh yeah, dog. Like when I'm walking outside, people like they get their animal. I was like, yeah, you better, because I'm not scared. I'm not a scary person. I'm not scared of dogs. I'm gonna walk past. If your dog, I feel like if your dog is out here in the park, then your dog is trained to be around people. If it's not, then it shouldn't be here. So. And don't think you're going to be taking up the whole walkway because you're walking with a dog. Like, you and your dog move the heck over, because here I come. You know what I mean? Like, but, yeah. Everybody can get it, but it's just so crazy out here. Like, you just never know. And I was just like, oh my God. I just felt so, like, again, I could just feel the pain of like, and the guilt that the mom, had to be feeling. Just like, I just was trying to, real quick. You didn't want to wake her up and all that, but yeah, you got to get up. Like, get up, let's go. You going with me. So, and back in the day, you was like the neighborhood kid, you know what I mean? Where the block, on your block, like all the parents, like everybody, understood the assignment. You could play outside, you know what I mean, till the street lights come on and everything is fine, because everybody watched everybody's kid. But today, child, you can't trust these kids or their parents. So, but it's so different now. And I feel bad for the kids, because I mean, You know, we as kids, we had fun. Like, we had fun. And these kids, you know, if you're not, all you see today, kids is making TikToks and stuff, you know, wanting to go viral and all this. We played in the streets, the fire hydrant, all of it, you know, all that stuff. Created our own little games. But today, it's just wild. And I always say I'm so glad, like I had my kids, like I'm done with that, because it's just scary. You gotta watch everybody and everything. Nobody is like exempt. And I told my, you know what I mean, I told my daughter that nobody is exempt. Don't get comfortable around nobody. Always be on guard. Yeah, everybody can get it. Everybody. I remember it was one time I was at the track meet, and this lady, you know, these parents that just be letting their kids do whatever and think that everybody else just going to be okay with letting their kids do whatever. And he running all around, and she's like, Johnny, come on, Johnny, come on, Johnny, Johnny. Of course, she wasn't saying it like that, but that's how irking it was to me. Like, it's like, and he's running up and down. He's like, no, and running around, you know, no. And so he over there near our son, and she's like, Johnny, no, Johnny, no, Johnny. And I was like, you better not touch that, Johnny. I don't care if your mom said, obviously your mom can't handle this. Don't touch our stuff. All right, little boy? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care if you don't discipline your child. I'm going to discipline your child while he's over here near my stuff. You better come get Johnny. For Johnny get poppied. Okay? Little Johnny, you about to get a pop. You ever heard of the Mighty Pluck? I'm about to show you, little Johnny. And she was like, I'm so sorry. Yeah, get your kid. Get your kid. We don't do that over here. Johnny, sit down, Johnny. Or keep Johnny home, because Johnny don't know how to behave. Get somebody to watch him. And that's like old school. She was looking again. People kill me when they want to look. Child, I got to look too. She was looking like, and I'm like, get Johnny. I bet you one thing, her and Johnny ain't never come back over there. Yeah. Because he was doing so. I was like, don't you touch that. Like, you ain't just going to be over here. We don't do that over here, honey. You better go back under there in your other tent. But you came over here running up and down the steps. And I'm like, why y'all let y'all, you know kids can get hurt on these bleachers? Now, if Johnny hurt himself, I'm going to be looking at you, mama. But, yeah, it's not like back in the day, child. You definitely got to be like, no, why didn't that open? All right, so moving on to the next one. The next. Hold on, y'all. Because why do I have that side pin? I don't think the side is supposed to be pinned. I didn't sew it either. Ooh, thank goodness. I was like, hold up, wait a minute. That is not what I was supposed to be doing. Oh, I know why I pinned it now. But yeah, glad I caught that before. Ooh, child, this talking and sewing, how y'all be doing this? That's why you gotta pick something that's extremely easy. Even though I think we're doing good. I think I'm really doing good to be trying this on here, but maybe it is Definitely a skill set I need to work on. But I also was asking before, I thought y'all were on here, that if anybody else was trying to like make themselves like a summer wardrobe, like a little collection for you to wear for the summertime. Because I know for me that I wanted to start making more of my own clothes. But I was like, I'm not going to do... Oh, this ain't the side. I'm like, this one side. I'm like, I don't want to... Where's that little thing that I'm supposed to stop at? Oh, it's over here. Ciao. Let me put another pin right here. Because I don't know what's going on. I just want to make more of my own stuff. And I was like, it really is a flex to be like, you know, I don't walk around like, oh, I made this. You know, people always normally ask, especially if they know you sewed. It was like, oh, did you make that? And I'm like, it really is a flex to be like, and did, you know what I mean? So that was one of the things I was asking before I realized I was talking to myself. Well, Diane, because Diane was here. So, you trying to make more shorts? Okay, cool. Yeah, my thing was the jumpsuits. I want to make, and I'm not really a duster person, but see, I've been watching my little African movies. I love my African movies because I love their makeup. I love their clothes. I love the ambiance and all that. I don't care for their wigs. I mean, I guess they figure like, y'all know this is not our hair, so they don't really put the emphasis on like making sure the lace is, you know, however they do all that stuff with the glue. I don't know how it works, but I'm not a huge fan of that part of it. But like the concept, I get it. Like it is really cute, like the whole concept. But yeah, that part. So anyway, I was watching it, and I'll be taking pictures sometimes. I'm like, oh, this is cute. But it was like a little short set, and she had a little duster with it. I'm not a huge duster kind of person, but I said, oh, I can do this. And plus, I've been like, I call it in the mood for news. Like I've been more in like the earth tones, getting into that. And you know, I'm real like, I like a lot of bright colors and stuff, but I noticed like a few things that I want to make are more like earth tone-ish. And also doing a lot of with Ankara fabric too. So, you know, I'm like, I've just been in that type of vibe. And I know we are in the month of, you know, this is Juneteenth. And I'm like, that could have, you know, partly to do with it as well. But just on my own personal thing, it's just like my thing is I always say it's a vibe. Like I just kind of flow with the vibe because I feel like if I'm feeling this way about something, it's for a reason. It may not be nothing real deep, but it's for a reason. So, yeah, so we just gonna vibe out with it. So when I thought of this jumpsuit and I was sitting here like, her darn name just escaped me that fast. Cause I was like, yeah, I'll be real boo. I'm gonna wear this white, I'm gonna rock it. But it made me think of, what's her name? I can't, y'all know the chick that wears white all the time. That's all she wears, white. Like her. I was like, that's gonna be me for like a hot second. Cause I'm like, Aisha, do not. The only time I really just wear like all white, you know, it's always an all white party somewhere happening. So I'm gonna be like ready, like got my outfit. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel like. I'm gonna jump up like if it works. Cause y'all know I tried this before and yeah, I was trying to make something else. Cause y'all also know another thing of mine that I like that y'all gonna already see a lot of deep V. I love the deep V. Once I get my back together, y'all gonna see that. So I'll probably get on live, start like this, and then be like, I'm telling you, I said if my back, it could be the dead of winter. Once this, I don't care what time it is, when that back gets right, I'm gonna be walking backwards. Like back is going to be out, honey. And you think I'm playing? Watch. You just watch. Cause I'm so not playing. So not playing. But in the meantime, we just gonna have the V in the front. Okay. So we're gonna do it like that. Now I'm just gonna cut off some of this seam allowance. But I've always been in love with a deep V. Like always been in love with deep V in the front or the back, child the side, whatever. Love it. Absolutely love it. Hey Armina. So you're gonna see more of that happening because I can. That's something I want to do. I don't care what nobody thinks of it, and it don't really matter. If you don't like it, you ain't gotta wear it. I like it, and so I'm gonna be wearing it with these little boobies and everything. Yep, sure is. I sure am. Because I also just want to master how to have it lay flat on, but until I get it, I'm still gonna rock the stuff that I make until I get that thing down to perfection. But this clothes still will be worn. But I do have a couple of things that I want to make that has like the V situation. So yeah, that's some stuff I want to challenge for myself. And I think it's good that we all just like push our, our limits and just try some stuff. Cause just might like it. Now understitch front opening, back, neck, and armhole edges as far as possible. Oh, y'all killing me with this. Y'all killing me with this. Lord Jesus. I know we really need to do this, but please. Lord. So now I have to understitch. Yay. I need it with this white in my eyes. Oh my God. Baby. My eyes. We're going to do the best we can, y'all. Look, I'm even doing the understitching. So I'm following all the steps. Just so y'all see, I'm following the steps. So like I said, I don't think this pattern is a hard pattern. It's just, because I think it's only like 7 or 8 pieces to the pattern. But again, it's fully lined, and so you have all these extra steps that you gotta do. But I really want this first jumpsuit to be a success. Cause do y'all remember Kichi B? It was one that I wanted to do, but it was too. I never got around. I think I have maybe like almost all of her jumpsuits because I like them, but her summer one, like the one that she had that just came out, that is one that's getting to the front of the list. Because I do have another one of hers that I wanted to make, but I'm going to do this other one first before I do that one. But yeah, she has exactly what I like. Jumpsuits with wide legs. That is right up my alley. So that would be my next jumpsuit outside of my Frocktails, Chicago Frocktails look. That will be the next one. I probably won't do that one on live. I would probably just do that like just a sew for myself. Now, probably share some clips or something on it, but yeah. Because y'all know about me having like fit issues. I know one thing. Shishi, you still here? I wish I would have did that during. Remember when Shishi y'all did the dress form? They was on live for like 36 hours. Like, even though that form wouldn't have fit me today, but at least I would have known exactly like how to do it. Cause I really do need me my own dress form. Like, I really do. All right. Wait, which side is the? Oh, this side. This is the dark deplete. Okay. Oh, you did? Oh shoot! I can't wait to see. Or I can't wait to see it. Please make sure you tag me, cause so I can repost it. Like I don't care what kind of video, whatever you make. Like I'm still gonna repost it. Or if you make me like a collaborator, if you want, that way that'll just be easier, and that way it'll come to my page and yours. If you want, I mean, you can do it however you want. But I'm saying I'm definitely okay with you doing a add me as a collaborator, and that way, yeah, I don't have to do anything else. Ella, what do you mean? What is my job? Right now, my job is sewing this pattern up. All right, that's about as far as I can go right there. Am I supposed to be trying to understitch everywhere? Let me read. Yeah, I guess everywhere that I sewn it, I need to try to just understitch as much as I possibly can. So let's understitch, shall we? But this is the back, so I want to make sure that I'm under. This is confusing because it's like, okay, you want to make sure that you're understitching the right side, though. You want to make sure the understitch is that you don't accidentally do the right side while you're doing. Ooh, child. This a lot. This is a lot. But we doing it, y'all. We doing it. Oh, shoot. I didn't even realize this. Usually my body be like, girl, it's time to... I didn't even realize that it's 9 o'clock. But y'all know how I am. We ain't gonna be that much longer, okay? Whatever we don't get done on today, we're gonna pick it up. Ooh, y'all, if y'all could see these seams and how they are just like matched up. Oh, that's beautiful. It's beautiful. Ooh. Child, I'm about to mess up. Because where is that going? Oh, no, I wasn't messing up. I thought I was, but no, I wasn't. Oh, it's about to tag team the other side. So let's see how far we can go further down to it's about, because it really does make a difference when you can do that understitching as far as possible. But this is, on this one, it's about the tag team to the other side that I did. That's a good thing. We like that. We like that. So y'all, before I go to Chicago Fractals, I'm gonna have to retie my own hair because like the appointment that I could get is gonna be after I come back. I was like, well, never mind then. I mean, I'm just gonna have to do it myself. So I got a lot of time for that. Cause baby, that is not for the weak at all. But I'll find a good show to watch. A good African show. I was watching this show. It has like 206 episodes, like literally. And I'm already at 100 and something. So that just goes to show that like I don't do TV all like that. It's like when I do it, and then it's like I'm off for a minute. So yeah, I might start watching that again when it's time to do my hair. That way I know for sure I got something I can watch. So all right, so now I need to do this last understitching. Oh my God, child, I just realized I got another side to do. So once I do the understitching on this one, oh my goodness, yeah. We're not going to... It's definitely going to be a take two going on over here. I just realized that, like, girl, once you done this one, you got a whole nother one to do. Like a whole other side to do. So, yeah. We're definitely on a team. Get somebody else to do it. I don't even know how I'm going to get... Oh, I still need to... Yeah, so it needs to go this way. This... So yeah, this will probably be the last jumpsuit, the first and the last that I will be doing on live. Because it's like tedious. I mean, again, it's not hard. But, you know, it's like, it's tedious and you... gotta really pay attention to what you're doing. Yeah. But I really want this to work. Ooh! Oh, really? Let me know if you do that. And if you're going to, you know, like whatever, however you're going to go about. Because I really would like to make my own. And I'm like, you did yours like, it's like literally another, you just cloned yourself. And then I don't have to be going through all these magic tricks when I'm trying to fit my stuff. So I'm definitely down for that. And I'm serious too. So Shishi, if I'm be in your inbox, you're gonna be like, girl, don't block me. Cause I'm like, Shishi, you think about it yet? Shishi, let me know where I gotta go to get the pad. Cause whatever the little stuff, I even still had that polyfill that it was, I don't know, I had got some stuff before But child, I ain't never. But I really would like to. It would be so helpful. But I also have several forms here that I could, like, it could be padded out. Like I have, I don't know. But however you want to do it, like I'm just going to do it how you do it. And that way everything would be the same. Oh, look at this seam lined up too. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Oh, that thing is truly crisscross applesauce. When they say like crossroads, meet me at the crossroads. That thing is nice. Yeah, but that I agree with you. Like, listen, here's what you need to do. But you need to, you know why? Because that's a good idea because you know people always be ready to do something until it's time to do it. It's like, child. So that way, if you're real serious about it, you're gonna have these steps and stuff done, and that way we can move on. So I'm definitely down with that. I am definitely in agreement with that. I am team, yeah. Show me better than you could tell me. So if you're really serious about it, you need to have this done by time here, because this is where we starting at. Don't ask me about. All right, let me see if I can show you all that. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Ha! Aha! Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. All right, that's all on one side of that. So now we got to do it to the other side. Yay. Let me cut this seam allowance off. Thank you, friends. Thank you. That was one of the things when I was sewing, started sewing years ago. I did not like when it did not match up. It was like, it made me feel weird. Even though nobody would be able to see it unless, you know, you should. But it was just like, no, I gotta fix this. I couldn't stand it. I was so annoyed by it. And so I would keep practicing it and practicing and practicing and practicing till I got it. Now, do I get it all the time? Nope, but 98%, I want to say probably 99% of the time I do. So, yeah. Like, I'm talking about on the first try. I'm going to get it, but I'm saying 99% of the time on the first try. So, then after that, well, you know, it is what it is, but. Again, practice. Practice makes proficient. Let's call that. You know, nobody can be perfect. Nobody's perfect, but you can be very proficient. Okay, okay. Now, the music stopped. Start her up again. I'm going to add more to this little playlist. But okay, well, I wanted it to start from the beginning, but it could start there. All right, now I gotta see which side. So this side is the front. So okay. There we go. Wait, I didn't sew it on this side the last time. Sorry, y'all. I talk to myself when I be sewing. I just want to double check, make sure I'm doing the right side. Yeah. you know what? It was maybe like a couple of weeks ago before everybody got on the live. Like, it was just one of those nights where, I don't know, I think for like probably the first 10 minutes or so, or at least the first 5 minutes, it was just me. And then it was like me and Diane for like, probably like 10 minutes. And so guess one of these little bots or whatever came on here. I'm just gonna call them little dusties. Came on here and was like, because I think I had just got my hair done. And so, you know, I always tell y'all about, like, I don't really care for it like that when it first gets done because it's so gappy. And then somebody was like, what are you, losing your hair or something like that? I was like, please like the live, sir or ma'am, whoever you are. I'm like, if you're going to be here and you're going to be talking crap, just at least like the live for me. I know they probably was like, girl, what? Because at the end of the day, like, I own my stuff. I know I have hair alopecia, you know what I mean? It's just from stress and just doing the wrong stuff with my head. Like, I own it. But I mean, it's not like something I walk around because this is my crown. So, you know, I do like the, you know, you keep your head covered. That's not just for when you were a child. You know, we know how you say you cover the head, but none of that's a whole nother conversation for another day. However, I was like, Sarah, you can't, one thing, I own my stuff. Can't nobody make me feel bad about something I always talk about. Like, I own, like, you know what I mean? It wasn't hurtful to me because I was like, for one, you not even a real person. Like, if you was really a real person, like, if you want to go at it, if you want to crack jokes, I promise you I probably would win. I told you, I have a platinum card in flexology, okay? Trust me when I tell you. So, I was like, you tried it. But just, you know what I mean? I was like, either come in here, sit down and shut up, or get out of here. You know what I mean? And like the live on your way out. Thank you. But yeah, people be really like, you can't make me feel insecure about something I already know I got going on, honey. But baby, let me tell you, my little alopecia ain't stopped no show, honey. Not one. Not a one. So, and I ain't never had no issue where no, you know, somebody was like, oh, I can't talk to her or deal with her because she has alopecia. So, yeah. I was like, oh, I got you thought that was going to ruffle my feathers. It didn't. It did not. So, yeah. I'm like, people crazy. I say, when you own your shit, can't nobody mess with you. I mean, they can try it, but it's not going to do what they think it's going to do. Because I ain't insecure about my hair. I got to the point where I said if it kept falling out, I was just going to call it all off. Like, yeah, so there's that. Now, I always talk about even my edges and stuff like that. I know people like they can't tell or whatever. Well, the point is for you not to tell. But I'm just letting you know. Because one day, it could be an east wind. And that thing open and then you could really see it. But, you know, I do cover it up. Because it's not like I'm like walking around just trying to be, you know. But it is what it is. So, yeah. You can't. I'm not insecure about that. That don't bother me. Because when it did bother me, I had to deal with it and come to an agreement with myself to say that this is it. This is my reality. So how are we going to deal with this? And I said, well, look, we're going to deal with it. Because, I mean, nothing, I can't change it. I did go to an orthodontist and they was talking about, some needles and stuff. Once he said that, absolutely not. And then they could say, I heard about taking like all these regrowth hair, but people started growing hair all over the place. You won't have me a werewolf. Absolutely not. So I said, well, you know what? God was gracious enough to allow me to have the strands that I have. Sometimes they seem far and few, but they, you know, they make it do what it do. And so yeah, I just was grateful for that. Because, you know, I've always loved thick hair. But a lot of times you always love something, you know what I mean? Or you fascinated by something that you don't have. But I love my hair too. I call her Miracle. Because it's a damn miracle that all the stuff I've been through that I still have hair, child. So it must was meant for me to have hair. But yep, you sure did. But I was like, that's another thing. Like when you own your, you know what I mean, own your stuff. Ah, can't nobody, they could try it, but it just might be an epic fail. Just might be. So. So y'all, Dune Day is Sunday. No, I will not be going because I have a track meet. But I am still, I always get excited. Like I can't wait to see, you know, people's pictures and stuff about them posting. I ain't gonna be hating on people's stuff, but because I know my time is coming. And it's their 50th year anniversary. I like going because I be finding me some different cool earrings and stuff. I never get their food because the lines be so long. And a lot of that stuff be spicy anyway. And I don't have time for it. I'm not a spice girl, so. But I just like to see all the different stuff that people come out there with. And just, you know what I mean, mingle with the folks. Because it's just so beautiful. Beautiful. Did we do them all? Because I feel like this side went way faster than the other side. I think we got one more. I think we got one more. Yeah, so this got to go to this side. Yeah. One more to do of this. How many more steps? Oh, child. So we're really almost done with the front part, the bodice part. So that's probably where we would stop at. Because yeah, we're literally almost done with this part. Plus I'm gonna have to, you know, y'all know how I be with this darn back and seeing, if anything, I hope it's going to be too big and not, child, too small. But it shouldn't be. If their sizing is what it's supposed to be, then we should be good. Ooh, look at that. Look at them seams, baby. Look at the seam. Oh, so beautiful. Y'all know I'm over here sweating like crazy. You know what? I'm tripping because I got a whole little fan that I had. I think I got it off the TikTok shop. I'm going to show you. I don't know why I don't have it just set up right here. Like, duh. Tripping. I just thought about that. I'll have it for the following weeks because this is almost over, so I ain't gonna worry about it for this live. But yeah, that was like one of my little Mother's Day gifts to myself because I had the little, like the little fan, but I got me a little bigger one because and I'm gonna be taking it too to some of her darn track meets. You think I won't? Will it be real hot? Yes, I am. All right, so let's cut off some of these strings. There's a lot going on here. This thing frays a lot. Like, ugh. All right, so now we just gotta press these. But it's coming together. It is coming together. It is. And you cannot skip the understitching. This child is definitely gonna look like. This is not gonna look right. I ain't gonna say what it's gonna look like. It's just not gonna look right. I ain't gonna say that. We just gonna say, just don't skip that part. All right, I'm gonna let this. Oh, the iron is ready. I'm about to let this iron go ahead and warm up. I'm gonna put my little Jimmy joint on here, so it's nothing on my iron, but because I'm doing white, like the iron has actually have nothing on there, but because I'm doing white, I don't want it to do no surprises. So I'll kind of show y'all once I'm finished what it's looking like. So when in doubt, have your little pressing cloth or whatever you use. I'm really hoping this thing will work out. Sweet girl. Why? I also have one of those like industrial professional irons, but I just was too scared like to put it up because you need to hook it up like with the water thing and all that, and I ain't want to. Yeah, these fillings, I don't know, but that iron is like the bomb. Absolute best. So we got one side. Let's see, what is this little mark up here? See, here we go. It's already started. So that's the, again, the one side. That's like the front of the, it's hard to see. Like, y'all can't really see like how I see it. But I'm seeing like how that little lift in that front part is. But I'll probably have to turn the light out so y'all can kind of see it. But now it's like it kind of makes sense with that pleat and pulling it that certain way to make it stand out, like almost give it that 3D effect. So you can, like, you couldn't really see it. At least I don't think you could see it that well when I was trying to show you. But you really can see it in real life, though. It makes sense. Yeah, I trusted the process on that. Where we're going to stop at is, I'm going to see, because I'm looking at the pictures and fake reading the steps, so I need to look at this, kind of see what the steps are saying we need to do. But this is more the tedious part, the pants is, but I mean, remember, I still had to, the other part, like the pants still had to be lined and all of that, so I can't make no promises any of that stuff is going to get done before next week. That might just be a part of the, kind of with the process, because it's not bad at all. It's just a matter of, you know, if you line stuff, then you already know. It's just it's like, and this is like basic lining technique, so it's nothing real crazy that's happening here. So I will say that. We'll see that. Have it pressed. Ooh, I'm just thinking of, like, child, how long this gonna last without it being. But this is a nice fabric though for this though. I don't know what kinds of woven fabric. I don't know what kind of woven fabric it is. I couldn't tell you. But what's the next step after we do? Turn body right side out. Okay. Open out facing, pin front and back bodies and facing together. At sides, matching. Arm seams and notches, stitch in one continuous circle. Oh my God, they're getting on my nerves with all these see, this to be the child. Pin front and back. It's saying open it up. So you can't open but so much because it's I think this is what they're talking about. Open out facing, pin front and back bodies. That side seam. Where the hell is the side at? Oh, these are the sides. Ooh, y'all, they match. Oh, okay. It say, oh, stitch in one continuous. I'm thinking it says circle. Did y'all hear me say circle? It does not say circle. It says seam. Because I'm like, well, where's the circle at? It's probably like the hell if I know, because that's not what it says. It say stitch in one continuous seam. And I'm still looking at circle. I'm like, what is going to be a circle? I guess my time is winding down. time is winding down. But we almost, I'm going to stop at the, we're like on step 10. And I'm stopping at 12. Because the next part is the midriff. Well, technically, okay, so to complete tonight's look, it is up to step 18. So we don't have far to go. So I might as well just stop at, because that's literally like the one sheet and then the next sheet, because it starts to add into the pant. So we're actually on target of what, y'all got a few more minutes for me, because we are literally, and that way that will complete the top part. Minus the zipper. But yeah. So I gotta go to the bathroom. I've been holding it like. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Oh, wrong side. I'm like, wait a minute, that ain't matching up. Now, what is that? So let's do this. Tidry, did you get your walk in? If you're still here. I've got all my steps in is completed for the day. I made sure I did that earlier. So when I'm done here, I can definitely take my shower and take my little happy tail to bed. Because I is tired. Okay, so we're gonna do sorry y'all, I'm just trying to make sure here what the heck they got going on. So we do that, turn, it says stitch one. All right, well, let's do one thing at a time. Because I'm looking at the next step, but I'm like, I want to make sure that it makes sense. I'm back to that again, right? I need to make sure I'm understanding what's going on, because I really don't, it's like not making sense to me. So, and again, it's just like you had them brain freezing. Like, I don't know, reading directions just be so confusing. Just give me a great picture illustration and I will be on my way. You said, see, we always be on that same type of time. I'm telling you, I'm like, by the time I was winding down, I'm going to be, shall hopefully be knocked out. Because, so they have to close up the duh. You know, sometimes it's like, girl, like, why you ain't know that? That's all we basically did was close up the armhole. But I know it's kind of shiny, you can't see, but yeah, that's all we did. But it didn't click, and then that's why I was like, let me see what they're doing. And it's like, girl, oh. But I will say that the finishing is finished. That thing it's looking gorgeous right now. I feel like I want to cut the seam allowance down though, but even though it didn't tell me to do that, but I don't know why not, because who wants all that in the seam? But I'm like, this baby is looking nice and clean, if I do say so myself. And I do linings. When you're doing lining, it is so top tier, but it is also sometimes be very tedious. You just don't be feeling like being bothered. But it really makes you proud. Yeah, I'm gonna cut some of the seam allowance down because this thing is real hefty. Generally, I probably should have waited. It's like just to make sure I ain't get to take it out and do nothing, but I already cut it now. But yeah, to create that. And then what's next after that? Oh, they want you to baste. Turn facing down, press base lower edge together within 3 inches of back opening edge as shown. Oh, okay. See the picture, like reading that out of it, like, child, what? Then I looked at the picture, I'm like, oh, that's what they mean. Cause it's like, what the heck are you saying? Like, speak English. All right, let me press this. I'm good. How are you? Let's press. Okay. So far, so good. Let me cut this. I'm like, this thing is thick. Whatever kind of fabric this thing frays. I got stuff all over the place. But I'll do a video to get it closer up so y'all can see what it looked like, because with the lights on here, it's not doing it the justice it deserves by, with that light and it's being white. So now it's saying to do the bottom of this up until 3 inches. So we're going to stop at 3 inches. Just make sure it's nice. Look how this frays. Like, the fraying on this thing is bad. Like, it is definitely serious. But I'm not worried about it. we get to... No, but it's saying to go all the way over to the end. So all the way over to the end we go. Oh, thank you for stopping by. I think I had to put some phrase like this thing. Good gosh, this thing frayed way more. I would have used my pinking shears if I knew this thing was going to be fraying like this. But so I think that's a basting stitch I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah. So let's change that. And we're going to be just about done with this portion. And I think I'm going to stop it right there. The other one is just a midriff part. That's something like real quick, but child, I am winding down. But the thing of it is, I kind of really want to know how that midriff part is going to be, because you know that's the part. That is the part that that I was talking about last week, where I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that part. But we'll see. I think also too, maybe because it's all white, like it's just all one thing, it won't even, because even on the picture, like you can't really see it on her. She's wearing two solid colors too, and you can't really see it like how you see it on the flat on the back. So hopefully it's the same way with me, because if it's not, then oh well. All right, so let's baste it. So I'm still gonna this will go back over there because we don't need that. All right, so that's the one. Baste it. Let's get this other side basted. I think I'm actually supposed to. I don't know if I was supposed to press that, but I feel like I'm going to, just so it could be nice and flat. say we got. I'm just gonna press this bottom part since I done pressed all the rest of it. So I mean, the point of it is to go. Y'all still ain't gonna be able to see it. You child. Look at that. Look where that back is stopping. Here we go. If I got to, I will squeeze my damn self into this thing. I'm not playing. Cause I went according to the measurements. So. But nah, I feel like it should be fine. But yeah, so I know y'all not gonna be able to see it, but this is the inside. Inside is all done. This is the outside armhole. Really clean, nice, clean finish on there. Yeah, that's what it's giving. I think I'm gonna repress this little. I feel like a little portion of that little front part. Oh, it's better on this side, but I don't know. It went a little flat on this side, so I think the whole point. It could have been the way. But anyway. So yeah, we are. The next part is the. Well, hold on. I'm supposed to do something. Add whip stitch bodice section together at center front below large circle. Like the circle that's covered up in this But I guess you're supposed to pretty much like basically just tacking this here. So I'm gonna just put a pin in there for right now to kind of show y'all what we have going on, because this is gonna be all I'm running out of juice, y'all. I'm running out of juice. So this is what it's giving. This is what it's looking like. This back looks like, I don't know if it's gonna close all the way or not. I think it will, but y'all know how I am. I'll be like, oh, y'all can't see nothing. Let me turn these lights out. You might be able to see it a little bit better. Sort of, kind of. Can y'all see how, you can see how it's going? See the back? Hopefully that thing gonna close up. Okay, if not, we're gonna be pulling. I really don't want to have to pull, but if I had to put a panel back there, I would, which I don't think that I would need to, but this is kind of like what it's looking like, what it's giving. And so yeah, it's like, it's coming together. I'm liking it so far. I am liking it so far. What the, is that my shirt? What is these bumps? Lumps and bumps. I don't know if I like that. I think that is from, child, that might be my raggy bra. I don't know. But I like it so far, but let's just hope. Oh, that's, you know what? It's from that, like, y'all can't see this little bumpy, but that's from the gatherings on the inside. So again, remember how I was saying I don't think I need all that because I don't have no boobs like that. So we're going to see how that, because you could kind of feel like I didn't need that, No, maybe I gotta see what that is. But yeah, I need to figure out like that part to make sure that's not going to be a thing, because it's like that extra material. And I know it's giving it for your boobs part, but because I don't have any, now it's just space and more space and opportunity. Child, they just don't like. Come on now, come on. But luckily, this is basted. That part, no, because I would have, that part is not. No, I would have to still keep it like that. So for this, I may have to maybe even use a bra that has like some form of padding or something. I don't even know. I gotta see. But that's where that extra the extra is coming from with that. And yeah, I don't like that. So I gotta see, because you don't see it from here, but when I had it on, I can see it. Like you don't see it looking at it just like this. But when I had it on, but it could be my bro. I'll figure it out like off live, but like here you can't. Child, y'all can't see it no way. I'll do a video and show it, because y'all, it's the glare is just messing it up. So we're going to stop there, because the other part is just the midriff part. So I'll just finish that before about next week. That way we can still just continue on, because I still have to make sure. So for next week when I come back, just to make sure everything fits. Whatever I need to adjust, to already have that together, so we could just move on to the next part, because y'all already know how I am about the fitting with the back and the sway back, like all that. So I'll try to have all that together before we get back next week, so we can just finish it off and hopefully, just have that completed. So yeah, y'all, that's it for tonight. But again, overall, so far the directions are very clear. There's no no jinky stuff, nothing going on with it. So just hopefully the fit, like everything just do what it needs to do. And but so far so good. Like very simple, very easy. So yeah, if you had this pattern, pull it out. If you like jumpsuits, if you want to, but this is a fairly easy, I should say so far, fairly easy jumpsuit to do. So thank y'all. I will see y'all next week to finish this off. So have a good evening, have a great week, and yeah, see you next week. Night night.